awaken me, open up my eyes to see everything I need to be in this world for you. Let your kingdom come, not my will but yours be done. Holy Spirit, stir my soul, awaken me.
Good morning and welcome to Awaken Me. My name is Papa Walt. I am actually sitting in my front yard, barefooted. The grass has got a little bit of dew on it. It's nice and cool. It feels so good on my bare feet. I remember doing that as a kid, and I wanted to make this video this morning based on the 23rd Psalm. And I at one time was really studying the 23rd Psalm. I was trying to imagine in my mind when David wrote that, where he was at. Was he in the field with his sheep? Was he beside still waters? Was he laying in the grass with his sheep and his lambs? It's something that I started to imagine, and as I did that, I picked up my guitar and I started to just kind of do some finger picking, and the next thing I know, this melody came to me, which you're going to hear here in a few minutes after I talk a little bit about what I want to talk about. But this video is based on the 23rd Psalm, but especially the part that says, "He leads me beside still waters," and there, at that place, at that moment, at that time, He restores my soul. You know, your soul is part of your three-part being, which you are a three-part being. You have a spirit, you have a soul, and you have a body. The spirit comes from God. All of this comes from God. But the soulish realm is also broken down into three parts. The soulish realm is our mind, our intellect, our will. I will lift the weights to lose some weight. And our emotions. I will be calm. I'll be peaceful. At times I'm going to be maybe upset. But that is the soulish realm. And the body houses the soul and the spirit, and just basically follows the spirit and the soul. But I really want to focus on the restoring my soul, because that's the part in every human being that needs to be restored. Because we come into this world knowing nothing. We are babies, every one of us. And all we know how to do is, and I don't even think we even know that, is we know how to cry, to get the diaper changed, to get fed, or to get held. That is all we know for many, 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 many months and years. And then when we reach a place that our mind, our soulish realm starts to develop, our intellect, our will, our emotions, we have no control over what comes at us. What we hear, what we see, what we learn. And that's the part that, as we grow, I'm 71 years old, as we grow, we learn things, we develop memories. There's some good memories, there's some bad memories. There's some great times, there's some hurtful times. But during that process of growth is when that soulish realm can be damaged. I personally have experienced it. I'm being upfront with you, have had to deal with some issues in my life that my soulish realm remembered back in my childhood that were not pleasant. I have been to counseling, I have been on medication, but I have come through. But the Lord used that along with leading me beside the still waters to restore my soul. When He led me to the still waters, and you're just sitting there at the water and it's just still, and as you notice in this video coming behind me, it's a reflection of the trees and the bridge and everything that I took that photo that day. Being led to the still waters is a time to look deep within yourself, to look at that reflection of you on that water, and then turn it around and start looking in deep within, deep within, deep within. And maybe saying the prayer from the 139th Psalm, search me, O God, know my heart, and point out anything in me that makes you sad. If there's a hurt in there, if there's an offense in there, if there's something inside of me that hurts my Lord, I'm asking Him to point it out. And then once He points it out, as I sit beside that reflection in that water, then I owe up to it. Lord, you're right. That is an offense. I don't need to be doing that. Or how about that? Lord, that was a hurt many, many years ago, and I'm really having a hard time dealing with it. And then as I open up and owe up to it, that is when He can come in with His grace, His mercy, His supernatural healing touch, and restore your soul. Now, when you restore something, if you're restoring an automobile and you're going to repaint it, you have got to take the old paint and some of the metal down to the bare metal. I mean, you've got to grind it down and you've got to sand it down to where all of that old stuff is gone. And it's then you can put the new paint on the car and you can restore it better than what it originally was. And that is what God does when He takes us to the deep, still waters. And we allow Him, you hear that? We allow Him to restore our soul so that we can become everything He wants us to be. Like the song Awaken Me. I say in that song, one of the lyrics, it says, everything that I can be in this world for you. God has to restore me to that place that I can be that. Take time. Listen to the Lord. And if He's leading you beside the still waters, go. Sit beside those waters, look in that water, look at your reflection, and allow the God that loves you to come in, to point out what He wants to work on in you, what He wants to take away from you that has hindered you in your life, and allow Him to restore back to you what He intended for you in the beginning. Is the Lord your shepherd? If He's your shepherd, you won't want for anything. Is the Lord your shepherd? If you'll listen to Him, He will make you to lie down in green pastures. Why does He make you lie down? Because He knows that you need to rest. Is the Lord your shepherd? Let him lead you beside the still waters, and let him restore your soul. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in the cool green grass. He leads me beside deep still waters, and there he restores my soul. For the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in the cool green grass. He leads me beside deep still waters, and there he restores my soul. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art beside me, guarding me, guiding me every step of the way. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in the cool green grass. He leads me beside deep still water, and there he restores my soul. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemy. Thou anointest my head, my cup runneth over. Your goodness and mercy follow me. For the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in the cool green grass. He leads me beside deep still water, and there he restores my soul. And there he restores my soul, and there he restores my soul.